Rightio, Campbells comments on the road. I'm going to go with, hello, Charlie Gusman. How are you?
Hey, Paulie. Good. How are you?
Very good. You've got to tell that little person next to you to be quiet while we conduct this interview, because we're doing something very different due to lack of service, one where you were and also where you're heading to. So we're doing it on the road. You're on the way home from Cobram today after the running of the Peter Ennals Cobram Caravan's 2-year-old maiden pace. One, wow. But two, there's a lot more to this story than just the way my Charlie's Angel actually won the race.
Yes, we're on our way home. We're just hitting ship now. Very good day at Cobram, that was.
Are you going to allude to everyone else what actually may have happened, or are you just going to leave it at that?
My boy won. He had his first start. He did really, really well. He won. He
did indeed. For people who aren't aware, Hes Charlies Angel won race 3 today, having his first start, sat in the death. Pretty moderate first half, 28-1, 33 second quarter. But then, didn't it hotted up for one horse anyway, 27-7, 26-6. My partner in On Loose Lines, Daniel Hibbard, nearly jumped out of the box. I reckon he was going to run up the straight with you. Super, super impressive, Charlie.
Yeah, he did it so easy too. He's a real big horse. I've given him a fair bit of time because he's so big and just learning. And I've spent a lot of months trying to actually slow him down a bit. He just wants to run. So just trying to teach him to slow down and race and everything. And I thought he was ready enough to race now. So so he did. We took him to Cobram and he did the job. He did really well. He pulled up a treat and I couldn't be happier.
Now, I could keep going on the way that he went and his development and the way the race season goes. His name, are you going to allude to, for people at home, maybe a little bit more about his name?
Yep. About 10 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago, my dad got sick really, really quick. And in a matter of about 2 weeks, he passed away. His name was Charlie. I've had only girls out of my mare, and this is the only boy I've got, and it was his favourite. So I thought I'd name him after him, and he'd be with me then.
He will be, and there was a fair salute. I'm actually going to play the replay at the end of this video, and there was a fair salute, and a lot of people might watch it and they think, oh, Charlie's driven a winner and she's happy about it. But there's a lot more involved in that winner, wasn't there?
There was. It was just to say we did it, Dad. Yeah, he got there.
You did indeed. You did a good job then too, because the tears were welling, but you've controlled them very well. And I'm not going to poke and prod any further because I know how close you were to your father, and it's actually not a bad. It's a good name for a horse anyway, because people, if they didn't know the story, they wouldn't be aware of it. It's more, he's your Charlie Angel, so, and that's what he is. But he's going to be there with you for a long time.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of hats. I've got a hat, a jacket, the badging's underneath as well, though. There's a bit more to this story as well, because you ventured over to Woodlands a couple of years ago. You've sent she's Norma Jean to pretty much Woodland Stallions, actually, haven't you? And you built up a bit of a rapport with the boys over there in New Zealand.
Yes, yep. I'll be 100% honest. They have been fantastic to me. I've been able to, first of all, I went American Ideal, which is Lola Montez. Then my Sweet Lou, which is Hes Charlies Angel. I've been able to go back. I've got a yearling by Better's Delight, and I've got a weanling down by the seaside. And Mark and the team at Woodlands have just been fantastic. Never once did they send me an invoice. They just always said, chip away at it as you can pay. Better's Delight is very expensive, and I didn't think I'd be able to afford it. And I contacted Mark one day and I said, I really want to send my mare there. What can we do? And he said, no, pay for it as you can. And I was very lucky. The older sisters won a race or two, and I chipped the money away, and I was able to, always pay the service fees like that. And it's it's really helped. So, they've rewarded me. So I've been I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky that I can breed to some really, really good stallions.
They're a terrific organisation. I'll take me hat off. I won't, because people will get scared by the lack of hair, but we won't go there on that one, Charlie. But anyone that goes to New Zealand really has to hook up with them and go out and meet them, Andrew, and all the crew out there. And it is all a crew, isn't it? It's a big family unit. That's what blew me away when I went over there. It's a big stud, but it's a big family unit that they all work together.
Yes, I went to New Zealand a few years ago, and I was very lucky. I was around Mark Purden and Natalie, and Trevor Casey actually set up with Charlotte for me to go through the stud the day I was flying out. And I went there with my daughter Caitlin and another friend of mine, David Pittman. We're over there for a wedding. And I went there on a Sunday, and Charlotte and the team were fantastic. I got to see Sweet Lou. They took me through all of them. Adore Me actually had her foal. She just had her foal, her first foal by Sweet Lou was there, and they showed me her, and they were fantastic. They really opened up the stud, and I'm a nobody. I've got one mare, but they treated me like I had 50 mares. They were very, very good to me.
I've seen firsthand what they do. They treat everyone exactly the same. Been there just for the weanling sales only for 4 days. I think they're a terrific organisation. Sweet Lou, he's doing a great job. You said you're going back. You'd be keen to go back again, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I actually sent Mark an email yesterday, and I said, what stallions are available? And a couple of people have said to me, you should go back to Sweet Lou. And I've sort of been throwing a few stallions. I'm sort of looking again now for my mare. She's going to fall in October to Captain Trenches, so I'm really looking forward to that one. I've sort of been looking around now for stallions, and you might be on the card. I might go back there again.
he does a very, very good job. How good do you think he could be, Charlie, this horse? Sometimes horses are a one-hit wonder, but I think there's a bit of a soft spot for this bloke.
Yes, yeah. He what pleases me and a few other people that have had anything to do with him, his natural approach to doing it. Like, he does pull in the warm-up, but as soon as you put him behind the gate, he just switches over to a racehorse. You can follow a helmet. Like, I was a little bit concerned in the depth. I thought, he's going to want to probably charge here. He didn't. He held a bit. He was nice. When I was at the bell, I thought, I'll just creep up a bit here. And he did it. He did it so calmly. And I think that's going to really work in his favour as we go on. And, they're going to be running. He's going to meet really, really nice horses. But I think that'll suit him as well. Like, he'll just love it.
And as far as a 2-year-old goes, I think the change of season probably helped, because you didn't have to race him through the depths of winter for the size and the Breeders' Crown. Like, he's had that time out, and now it's a good time of year to be racing. So the change of season definitely helps a horse like him, doesn't it?
100%. In December last year, I actually took him to a runaround. He had the speed, he could do it all, but he's 500 kilos of nothing. Like, he gets fed more than any other horse, not because he's spoiled, but just because he's a big boy.
A little bit.
And I'm just trying to build him up, put a bit of weight on him and all of that. But had I had to have raced him early, he would have been all over the place. He's a tall boy. Like I said, he's 500 kilos of nothing. He probably would have been struggling, or he would have got into a situation where he would have been doing things wrong. Now we've been able to take the time. He's been in and out quite a few times, and it's really, really, really helped my boy.
Absolutely. The Kiwis are in lockdown. They'll be able to sit back and watch this. I'm going to play it straight after for them, Charlie. Hes Charlies Angel winning, as I said today, the 2-year-old. Those last 2 quarters, just so people are aware of it, 27-7, 26-6. And it is a fast track, Cobram, but it's not that fast. That's for sure. He was absolutely airborne. I spoke to Daniel Hibbert the night before. We do On Loose Lines live every Wednesday night, and he spoke about the depth in this 2-year-old race. and you won by 22.2 metres. All the twos. Richie Benno would like that, 22.2 metres, and won unextended. I mean, the only time you lifted your arm was to make the salute, and I think once people realise what that's for, they'll have a fair understanding.
Yeah, no, he did it pretty easy. He races in a hood just so that I can keep him relaxed. I've never had a whip on him. He's never been asked. All you actually have to do is just run the rein up his bum a bit, and he just goes. He just knows. Give him his head, and he just goes. There's no head check. He just levels out, and he knows what to do.
Charlie, thank you very much. This has been very well orchestrated, this interview. I was glad you're so keen to do it, that's for sure. Your hair looks lovely and the makeup is all very good. I'm going to throw to the replay, but thank you very much for joining Campbell's Comments at such short notice. I really do appreciate it, and congratulations on your win. But more importantly, well done. I think it's a great little story, Dale. So well done and congratulations.
Thanks, Paulie. I appreciate your time.
A lot of debutants that have been trialling around the state, and some nice ones going around here. A good form race going forward for sure. Scoring up. Favourite is number 6, Hes Charlies Angel, from the outside of the front line. They're scoring up well. Just about set. Ready. Green lights. They're away. To Be Gold began well from 2. Now jumping it off there was Botany Bay Warriors, going back through the field and just getting a slight check. Lochinvar Charm broke as well. But driving through, To Be Gold's been able to get the lead. Talk Time got across. Now Zero In's galloped going into that first turn. Goes high up on the track to avoid any trouble. Getting through was Lady of the Arts in the early part. And coming across also there was on the outside Hes Charlies Angel. So a couple making mistakes into that first turn. And meanwhile, Talk Time's been able to get to the front. 4.2 was the lead time as they come into the straight past the 1200. 28.1 was the opening quarter. Talk Time led from To Be Gold, who took the trail. 3 the pegs was Lady of the Arts, and the favourite on the outside, Hes Charlies Angel, punching the breeze in 4th. On its back was Ideal Pace in a lovely spot, 1-1. He's bull speed ahead on the it's bull speed ahead is back on the inside of Lochinvar Charm, who got going from Maxi Wants to Play, and then 2 lengths to Zero In, and the other one, Botany Bay Warrior, blew it at the start. It's tailed off. They head towards the 800 metre mark, and Talk Time leads the way. Leads by a length. On its back was To Be Gold, and on the outside in second and third was Hes Charlies Angel. They really tapped the brakes. 33 seconds was the second quarter. Waiting the Ben Stud sprint lane, To Be Gold. Ideal Pace in the 1-1. Lady of the Arts is 3 back the inside. Then came Lochinvar Charm. It's bull speed ahead's trying to get away from the pegs. They got clear from Maxi Wants to Play, Zero In, and a long gap to Botany Bay Warrior. Off the back straight and up on the outside, Hes Charlies Angel went up past Talk Time and dashed for home, and has put a space on them as they turn. Third quarter, 27-7, and away goes Hes Charlies Angel. It's well clear. Talk Time under pressure. Ideal Pace to the outside is running on, but Hes Charlies Angel's got a huge lead. This is a big performance on debut. Hes Charlies Angel's going to smash them. What a win. Hes Charlies Angel by 25 from Ideal Pace and Lady of the Arts. It's bull speed ahead, ran 4th, followed by Talk Time, and then came Lochinvar Charm, To Be Gold. Maxi Wants to Play, Zero In, and a long gap to Botany Bay Warrior. Last quarter, 26-5, and they've gone 155-3. What a run. Hes Charlies Angel sat parked, didn't pull all that hard, but was a bit keen, and has run 27-7, 26-5. What a performance. 155.3 is the mile rate. I thought it was going to be a good form race, and it probably will be, but that's something special. Massive performance. Hes Charlies Angel. It's by Sweet Lou out of She's Norma Jean. Charlene Gusman, the trainer driver, and I assume the owner as well. And that was a gap job. 6, 9, 10 and 8 are the numbers. 6, 9, 10 and 8. 9-second Ideal Pace is by Heston Blue Chip, Bev Stew and Mary Lou for Dave Moran. And 10 is third Lady of the Arts on the inside. Art Major, Lady Lunchalot, David Aiken, Greg Sugars. 6, 9, 10 and 8 is 4th. It's bull speed ahead.